Hello everyone, in this part 7 of sequences and series, we will do the very important questions related to geometric progressions. So let's start with the question number 1. In question number 1, we have to find out the sum of the sequences to n terms. Now first of all, Sn is, it means sum of all the terms. 77 plus 777 plus and so on up to n terms. Up to n terms. Now look at this thing. In this type of questions, always we have to multiply by 9 and divide by 9. And by the time whatever this, take 7 common, because here we have the 777 and this. So 7 upon 9 this, multiply by 9. So but this become 9 plus 99 plus 999 plus and so on up to n terms. Up to n terms. This is the basic concept to do these questions. Now look at this thing further. 7 upon 9. This 9 can be written as 10 minus 1. This 99, 10 square minus 1. This is 10 cube minus 1. And this is up to how many terms? Up to n terms. First step is very important. After then the solution become quite easy. 7 upon 9. Now collect the terms. 10 plus 10 square plus 10 cube plus and so on up to how many terms? Up to n terms. So this is the part up to n terms. Now look at this thing. Minus 1, 1 times, 1, 2 times, 1, 3 times, 1 how many times? N times. So 1 into n, n only. So Sn is equals to 7 upon 9. Here we will apply the formula of Gp. A is 10, R is also 10. So A, R raised to power n minus 1 upon what is this thing? R minus 1, 10 minus 1, and this is minus n. It means Sn is equals to 7 upon 9. This is 10 into 10n minus 1 upon 9 minus n. You can multiply this thing. So what this become? 70 upon 81, 10 raised to power n minus 1, and this is minus 7n upon 9. And this is the answer. Now look at this thing, the solution of second part. We have to find out the sum of k is equals to 1 to 11, 2 plus 3 raised to power k. So what is this showing? That first term is 2 plus 3 raised to power 1. Summation means addition sign. So what this become? 2 plus 3 raised to power 2 plus and so on plus 2 plus 3 raised to power 11. Because we have the highest number is 11. Now 2 1 times, 2 2 times, 2 3 times, 2 how many times? 11 times. So this is 2 into 11. Now plus, but this become 3 raised to power 1, 3 raised to power 2 and so on. What is this? Up to 11 terms. Up to 11 terms. So this is the part. Now this is 22. Here we will apply the formula A R raised to power n minus 1 upon what is this thing? R minus 1. It means what this become 22 plus 3 into 3 raised to power 11 minus 1 upon what is this? 2 only. Take the LCM. Once you will take the LCM, what this become? 44 plus 3 into 3 raised to power 11 minus 3. It means what this become? 3 into 3 raised to power 11 means 3 raised to power 12. 44 minus this is 3. What this become? 41 upon 2. And this is the answer. So in this way, we have to solve the questions. Now look at this thing. To understand the solution of this C and D part, we have to revise one thing. If we have A upon B is equals to C upon D, then there was one rule by componendo and dividendo. By componendo and dividendo. This is a very important rule. Later on also we will use this rule in so many chapters. What is the rule of componendo and dividendo? A plus B upon A minus B is equals to C plus D upon C minus D. And this rule is proved always by K method. There was one rule, K method. On the basis of this thing, this result is coming. Another point we have to remember, if we have to prove that A, B, C, D are in GP, अगर हमें ये प्रूफ करना है कि A, B, C, D are in GP, तो हम प्रूफ क्या करेंगे? B upon A is equals to C upon B is equals to D upon C. These two terms we have to Remember, if we have to do the proof of this type of questions, whatever in this question number 3rd and question number 4th. Now look at this thing. Let's start the solution of this question number 3rd. In question number 3rd, we have to prove that this all this part is form an AP. Now look at this thing. In question number 3rd, we have a plus bx upon a minus bx is equals to c plus b plus cx upon b minus cx is equals to c plus dx upon c minus dx. Now look at this thing. Simply you will say by componendo and dividend rule. By componendo and dividend rule. I am not going to expand this rule directly. I am doing a plus bx plus a minus bx. It means this become 2a, this become 2bx, this become 2b, this is 2cx, this is 2c, this is 2dx. Now common terms cancel out. It means a upon b is equals to b upon c is equals to c upon d. Now what we are observing, a upon b is equals to b upon c is equals to c upon d. It implies that a, b, c, d are in GP. So this is the concept to do this question, and here we are going to apply the rule only componendo and dividendo, and this question is very important. Now look at this thing. With the solution of question number 4, if a, b, c, d are in GP, then we have to prove this thing. So anyhow we will prove that exceeding upon previous and exceeding upon previous should be a common term. So to do the solution of this, first of all we will say let R be the common ratio. Let R be the common ratio. R को हमने common ratio लिया. It means what this become, B is equals to AR. What is this? C is equals to AR square and D is equals to AR cube. Now first of all we will find out B square minus C square, A square minus B square. B square means A square R square, C square means A square R4. This is A square minus A square R square. What is the common term here? A square R square. What is left? 1 minus R square. What is common here? A square. What is left? 1 minus R square. So what is here? R square only. Now we have to take C square minus D square upon B square minus C square. C square means A square R4. D square means A square R raised to power 6 upon A square B means A square R square. C square means A square R4. What is the common from here? R4 and A square. What is left here? R1 minus R square. What is common from here? This is A square R square common. What is left? 1 minus R square. So ultimately what is left? R square. This is the equation number 1. This is the equation number 2. From equation 1 and 2 we can say that these given terms are in GP. It means A square minus B square, B square minus C square, C square minus D square are in GP. So this is the basic concept to solve this type of questions. Do the practice of other questions. Don't forget to give the answer of this question in comment box. Thanks and God bless you.